Hey, listen. Come here. Hold on. Come here. Wait, you're going the wrong way. Don't go away. Come here. Listen. The Lakers. Shut up, computer. The Lakers, they about to make the play-in. And when they make the play-in, they're going to win the play-in. And when they win the play-in tournament, I don't know if they're going to get the 7th or 8th seed. But what I do know is they're either going to play Denver or they're going to play Memphis. Now, let me tell you something. When they play one of these two teams, boy, I tell you, Denver doesn't match well with the Lakers. Denver can't guard the Lakers very well. They don't have the wings to guard LeBron. They don't have the bigs to guard Anthony Davis. Sure, Jokic, 3-time MVP. Yes. You have Thomas Bryant, but I'm sure AD was cooking him in practice. Hence why they were okay with trading him when he asked for it. What's left? DeAndre Jordan? Come on. Be for real. You got D'Lo. Jamal Murray's good. Is he guarding D'Lo? Is D'Lo guarding him? Scratch that. Don't worry about that. Don't even think about that. Vando. What y'all doing with that? Now say we get the 7th seed. You know, you play the number 2 seed. We'd be playing Memphis. Again, guard position, wash. That's okay. I'll live with that. I'll take D'Lo. I'll take him. Who's guarding LeBron? You better hope Steven Adams is healthy, because if he ain't, I know you have Jaren Jackson Jr. I like Jaren Jackson Jr. AD looks like 2020 AD. And I'm going to be real. Do not let us make this play-in tournament. Because the number 1 or the number 2, they may fall in the first round. And we going to have a discussion, because if Jokic, 2-time, maybe 3-time MVP, loses in the first round, hey, I'm not going to talk about the agendas that are going to be pushed. And if Ja, the beloved, the gritty, the Dylan Brooks, no hygiene, if they lose first round, 40-year-old Bron, street clothes AD, man, I'm gonna talk my shit. Look, gang. Look, I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. Y'all should know why I'm excited. If you don't know, where have you been? The Lakers won last night. Well, not last night. It wasn't that night. But the Lakers won yesterday. They played the Mavericks, and we were down 27 points in the first half. First quarter, really. Second quarter, too. But just the beginning. I told my friends. I told Twitter. I told the world. We get it down to 15, we straight, we good. You know why? Because Dallas don't play defense. You know why? I've seen Dallas get hot like this, and I've seen him fizzle out and not hit a shot the next half. I've seen Tim Hardaway cook, and then the next quarter, he ain't shit. And what did the Lakers do? LeBron on 1 foot and all. AD going crazy like 2020 AD. No D'Lo. Vando. Hey, man, 6th man of the year just for these last couple games? I'm getting ahead of myself, but you get the point. The Lakers are hooping, bro. Stop playing with us. We have moved up to number 12 in the conference. It was number 11 till Portland won last night behind Damian Lillard, 71 points, which is crazy. I was going to make a video on it, but I didn't make a video for Donovan Mitchell. We'll probably do a video on those 2 performances later down the line. I got a little series cooking up, but anyway, I digress. We moved to the 12th seed. Now, first of all, I was tired of all you Twitter people talking about y'all 13 seed doing this, y'all 13 seed doing that. It's funny because one person that said we were a 13 seed, and I'm going to put your tweet on this video because I bookmarked it for that very reason. Your team is number 13. OKC fan, playoff Shay. So now what? Now what? Now I understand. I'm showing my ass a little bit because we moved up a little bit. But you gotta understand, and you should understand, as a Thunder fan who they don't really do too much. They haven't done too much since Russ left. When you start to see the other side and you start to see your team cook, you get a bit excited, especially when the Lakers, because everybody talks shit when the Lakers lose. Everybody loves when the Lakers lose. It's good for basketball when the Lakers lose. That's what they say. But guess what? I feel like I sound like I'm preaching this video. This is really uncut opinions. That's really all this was for. Honestly, the Lakers needed to win these past 3 games. We played the Pelicans, Warriors, and the Mavericks. On Tuesday, we play the Grizzlies on TNT. That's going to be a big game as well. 16 of our last 21 games are against West opponents, so it's going to help us drastically in the standings, especially because from about the 10th seed to the 5th seed in the West, they're separated by a game and a half or so. So if the Lakers can rack up a couple wins, when it gets to that end point of the season, it's going to start to look like if we win one game, we could bounce up to 6, 5, 4, and maybe even get past the play-in tournament. Now, that's one of those things where if everything goes right kind of situations, it's not something to hang our hat on, expect to happen, especially because this team is still trying to come along. We do see some down spells and some issues with this team. Why did we go down 27? We can't hit shots still. Now, I will say this, we have guys that take and make shots, so I am more confident when it comes to guys shooting than I was before because we have a guy like D'Lo. D'Lo was not playing last night, so obviously Dennis Schroeder was given a lot more minutes, and I'm not saying Dennis Schroeder is the reason why we were shooting poorly. My whole point is just that when we have a guy like D'Lo and Malik Beasley, I can trust that we could get back on track when it comes to shooting. Same with Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves got into the game a little bit. He was talking shit to Josh Green. My boy AR talking about you ain't shit, I'll fuck you up. That's what I'm talking about, AR. That's exactly what's going to get us into the 5th, 6th seed if all things go well, like I said. Now, as it's standing right now and what I feel like is going to happen, the Lakers are going to make the play-in tournament. When they win the play-in tournament, they're going to be the 7th seed and probably play Memphis more than likely because I think Memphis is not as good as Denver, and I think Denver is finishing the season out on a higher note than what Memphis is going to finish the season out on. I think the Lakers have a strong chance to beat the Memphis Grizzlies if they see them in the first round. Same with Denver, but it's a chance. And it's one of those things where we have to show up. We have to play defense and we have to hit shots. It's a long shot because we're a 8th seed, 7th seed. At this point, we're not that. But when it comes to that point, we're 8, 7, 6, whatever seed we are for a reason. We're not at the top of the West for a reason. So, but I think the way that we end the season will be the biggest determining factor in what our outlook is going to be going into the playoffs, where our optimism level is going to be, because of the fact that if we finish the season on a poor note but still make the play-in, we're not going to be so confident. But as it's going right now, post All-Star break, we are on a 3-game win streak, all big wins. We beat New Orleans, we beat Golden State, and we beat Dallas. Golden State and New Orleans are one of those teams that are closer to where we're at, that we're trying to get ahead. So every win against those guys help us. We then play Memphis on Tuesday, but after Memphis, we play OKC. OKC is a team that's specifically below us, so if we beat them, we keep them below us, and that's something that's going to help us. Obviously, any win helps us, but that helps us directly. It's pretty much in our own hands because we see Memphis twice, we see OKC, Golden State, New Orleans, we see Dallas again, OKC again, Phoenix twice, Utah twice, Minnesota at Minnesota one last time, and then we see Phoenix at home in our second to last game of the season. So we pretty much control our destiny. We pretty much control where we're going to go in the standings. It's about winning games. How do we win games? Keep playing defense, keep hitting shots. AD, we need you to keep being aggressive, especially because it's looking like Bron is going to be hobbled a little bit longer. I feel like his foot injury is probably like some plantar injury where his arch in his foot is having an issue. If you've hooped, if you played sports, if you've done anything and you know you hurt that arch of your foot, it's one of those things where it doesn't just go away. The only thing you could do is rest it, and even resting it, you're not sure if it's 100% till you actually start running, jumping, cutting, whatever you're doing. And Bron, it just looks like it's one of those things where it's an ever-going issue where it's not going to heal till the offseason comes along. Hopefully, he starts to get better with it. If he uses a tennis ball to roll his foot on it, that might help a little bit. But it seems like one of those injuries that is just going to linger. It'll spring up when it springs up, and it'll go away when it goes away. Regardless, we need you, Anthony Davis, to be aggressive, remain aggressive. Jared Vanderbilt, you played perfect last night. 15 points and 17 rebounds, shooting 75% from the field, 100% from three, and 100% from the free throw line. You're hooping, young man. And then when it comes to D'Lo coming back, all that coming together, it can form something pretty well. And LeBron won't have to carry as much as he's had to do in the past. Hopefully, that's the hope. But above all else, I do think we're going to make the play-in. I like the way the Lakers are playing. Again, that was a game we were supposed to win. These last two games were games that we were supposed to win and needed to win. And pretty much every game is important going forward. That doesn't really need to be stated. We all know it's important going forward. And we all know everybody has eyes on the Lakers. It's the Lakers. That's how it always is. But that's all I got for you guys in this one. As always, it's your boy TB with the greatest hoop stories and debates on the tube. And if you are new, because I did not say this in the beginning of the video, if you're new and you enjoying this video, go ahead and drop a sub and a like on this video. Make sure you hit that notification bell for more, and I'm out. Peace.